welcome back to React University. I'm Corey.
And I'm Dana.
Today we're back with another episode of Solo Leveling.
That's right, we are reacting to Season 1, Episode 9, You've Been Hiding Your Skills. But before we dive in, don't forget to like this video, comment, share it with your friends, subscribe to our channel here on YouTube, and hit the notification bell so you always know whenever we release something new.
Guys, also don't forget to become a member to our Patreon. You can watch the full reaction of this episode right now on our Patreon page. Please go and support. It really helps the channel. And again, we do not take it for granted. We truly do not. It truly means the world to us. And with that, class is in session. Let's do this. Oh, I forgot these are the convicts. Get that money now. You can sense my presence, my aura. Meanwhile, so that guy was just sitting back, just leaned up against the wall.
Observing.
The bills.
Let's get it. Okay, this is definitely like grown on me.
Right.
難易度が思ったより低いんで、見てに分かれ。僕は服役者たちと右へ行くので、もしボスの部屋を見つけ、感覚値を上げたおかげだな。ここからでも分かる。
Fog.
孫さん、俺たちは左側に行きましょう。分かった。
All right. He said, I want to go for the boss. Don't be looking at me, bruh.
He smiled.
Smirked.
Look what he smirked. Yeah.
最弱兵器が来たってことは、このダンジョンのランクは低い。
してましたよね、俺たち。
レイドが終わったら、俺も孫の兄ちゃんにオタクも引っかかってんだ。俺たちは逃げたんだ。家族のためとはいえ、仲間を捨てて。
That's right.
過ちは認めることだ。
してもらえますかね。
もらえるわけがない。
Better.
今の一瞬だろ。
まだまだ殺したり。がもし人間だったら、同じよう。お話というのは。
All right, let's see what your angle is.
娘が恥ずかしめられた。その後娘は首を吊り、家内は精神的ショックから入院。それなのに奴らは数年で何事もなかったかのようにまた外に出てくる。服役中でもレイドに参加すれば減刑されるそうじゃないですか。こんな理不尽がありますか。娘はもう二度と帰ってこないと。
Okay, so I see your angle here. So what you gonna do?
30億あります。
Your bill. Okay, we talking. How much is that in yen? Okay.
ここから出たら監視課にはこう報告し、お前たちはここで。
道が曲がりくねってます。
So he's about to kill him or something, or try to attempt to.
Maybe.
He says, "I'm about to tell you a story." Yeah.
楽に死ねると思うな。頼まれてるんでね。
何やってるんだ。
ああ、左側の道ね。おかげで迷わずに済む。
Woo! Clean off.
では少し狂ったが。
Oh no. Be like, you didn't pay me enough to kill innocent people.
俺のこと覚えてなきゃいいんだが。
そうだ。なんだこれは。ジョンホ君。
Oh dang.
He got slashed up. Oh, didn't end up getting to apologize.
They took his eyes. Can't you heal him? Hurry up, girl.
He's gonna tell him.
モンスターの仕業じゃない。あえて致命傷を避け、何度も。どうして助からない。
ちゃんと生きてくださいよ。家族がいるんだし。あれにしても生き残ってもらわないと。
恨むこともできないじゃないですか。
本当にすまない。こんな風に謝るなかったんだ。下げるつもりだった。
Yeah, versus doing it on your deathbed. What kind of healing is this?
He said, "Don't bother."
I know it's like, but
he told her, "Don't bother."
Ah, boy, what you doing, bruh? He tried to get old girl. You saw that?
まさか今のを防ぐとはね。
あんたがやったのか。
だとしたら、
あんたはハンター協会の。
Like, it would have
So-
made more sense for him to hide.
本当はゴブリンに皆殺しにされるという逃亡を企てた囚人どもがお前たちを先に殺し、それに気づかずボスの相手をしている僕に奇襲を仕掛ける。そうして僕一人が生き残る。どう？
That's why you specifically selected each one of them in particular?
君に勝てる相手じゃない。
But get off my... Don't touch me. I'm ready to go. About to slice him by the throat.
人に刃を向けるのは久
Oh,
しぶりだ。
man, bruh.
Oh, no.
ジュヒさん、肉体強化魔法をかけてくれ。暗殺系は防御に弱いと。
I mean, he is a B. You know, B rated.
This guy's a B.
No, yeah, and I'm saying he's a B.
剣士だ。
所詮は魔法系。剣を握ったところで何の意味がある？
意味はあるかもしれない。
That it, yeah, he teleported.
No.
Yeah, I knew that.
熟練の身のこなしだ。奴のスピードに追いついた。
There you go. Okay.
やはり潰しておこう。
剣を持つ者に背を向けるとは。
Yeah.
どうやらただの年寄りじゃないようだ。
こう見えても S 級ハンターを教えている。
He's trained as.
技術を
Right.
負け。
Oh, dang.
Come on, Jui. Like,
Oh, my gosh. All right, here we go. This old boy steps in. Ooh, okay. Something extra.
he said he's a mage.
Yeah, all right.
僕がとどめを刺す直前に魔法を使う。作戦は悪くなかっ
He's not senile, dude.
ここまでか。
What? Yeah, I was like, what's taking old boy so long to show up?
I think he was
he's sitting back.
debating.
He's probably sitting back observing, trying to see how he do things.
た。いい級だ。
He can use that E rating with pride. Yeah, bro, I'm E rating.
いい級でもパワータイプなら今くらいの力があってもおかしくない。まあそんなの問題じゃない。
He was able to firsthand see that he is like basically a citizen in his rating.
再覚醒者。
孫君が。
So they.
あの雑魚の E 級が。見た目も雰囲気も全くの。
Mm-hmm.
What if he's gonna try to?
その後だとすると20ダンジョンから生還できた。囚人たちのことか。頼まれたんだよ。
So there's, I mean, he's have good intentions. You know what I
Who?
mean? This guy.
No, he's an
He's tra-
assassin for hire.
Yeah, but I'm saying he has good intentions.
Mm-mm.
But to put them involved, that's the like he wants to kill these prisoners.
For money.
Right.
It's not good intentions.
No,
it's
I'm
just.
saying, but it's kill the freaking prisoners. You know what I mean? But
See,
putting them.
you just said it's not for the victim's sake. You didn't.
Nah.
That's not what you want.
Oh, okay, yeah, there it is. So no, guess it's reason let him die.
そんな僕がどうして安月給のハンター協会人を殺してる時の方が楽しいんですよ。
There you go. Never mind. I should have shut my mouth and just let it keep going. At least I thought he had good intentions. Impressive.
なんという身のこなし。
But he can level up just right here.
Potentially,
Mm-hmm.
if the game is
根
engaged.
性あるんだな。ああ、久々にシステムに感謝するよ。お前を殺さないといけない理由がもうなんだこいつ。間違
He actually may survive this.
Look at him.
Look.
さらに速くなった。
Mm.
Oh, got you with the poison. Ooh, boy, got that after effect.
Wow.
And I think he's
This
gonna
guy may
damage
li-
him, but he's gonna
You think he's gonna live?
live. I don't think he's gonna die, but I think he's gonna get away, but he's gonna be damaged.
治癒魔法が使える戦闘系ハンターなんて聞いたことがない。
Cause I'm him, boy.
予測がつかない。 また一つ感情が死んだ。
Oh.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Ooh, I just thought about something.
He about to get in the zone.
I have a theory now. I'm gonna tell you later.
Okay. I'm interested.
常識外れの力はこの世の掟をしたい。ここは法とは無縁だ。
Survival of the fittest.
Look.
こいつ。まさか
Look.
さっきの
Look.
僕。
This is what he did when he was in that room with the other guys. He locked in. Murderous intent. Oh, he got the murderous intent on him.
Look.
嘘だろ。
No, he ain't making out. That's only level 1. You know what I'm saying?
人となり合わせのハンターに一般人の常識を押し付けたって無意味だ。殺人マシーンなんだよ。だから負けた僕が。俺も自分の正体が気になって仕方ない。これ以上正体を隠し続けることはできないだろう。もし俺が戦うたびに強い。あんたの影帽子は闇へと繋がってるよ。その深さだけ強くなれるだろう。
Wow.
気をつけることだ。お前が深淵を覗くとき、深淵もまたお前を覗く。
Stealth. He got stealth.
That's why his personality is changing.
報告は聞いた。生存者は
あちらです。
しかし
Yeah, he was there.
上司として迂闊だったとしか言いようがない。担当直入にお聞きします。
The main
ガンを
issue.
倒したのはどなたですか？
Me, bruh.
口通せそうにないか。残念だが、ジンホからの提案もなかったことになりそうだ。
私です。私がカンさんを殺しました。
Aww.
Nice.
ヒーラーの協力で勝てたということですね。カンは B 級の中でも上位。では、調書を作成しなければならないので、ご同行願います。
Yeah, don't get cocky.
今の俺じゃ太刀打ちできない。
余計な真似をしてしまったかな。
No, bro. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
私なりの恩返しということにしておいてくれ。
It's good.
He smiled.
Yeah.
Ish.
Yeah.
ジェナさん、
She said, "What about that dinner?" Look, I took off my jacket.
Oh,
And
got
my
that-
shoulders are
look,
exposed.
shoulder exposes. Oh man, that's it.
Okay, so this is.
What you got? The theory. What's your theory?
I mean, I don't know if I should go all the way as far as to say theory, but I noticed something this time when he was like kind of fighting and getting in the zone. I saw where like through his eyes he like had that blue flame,
Mm-hmm.
and the blue flame went out like it did when he was in the
When he was in the dungeon.
that double dungeon.
Yeah.
And then like obviously you see him like leveling up, but he's also getting colder and colder.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't say I guess I can't say theory at this point, but one of the questions I now have in my mind is how long do you play the game, right? What do you become? Do you end up becoming like what was in that dungeon by the
I
end?
was just thinking that. I was like, I was thinking of that too. I was like, could he eventually
become
Yeah.
like, you know what I mean? Because at this point, like his body has changed to accommodate his status, and like so have his skills. That's not to say he's gonna become a cold killer that literally wants to toy with like humans' lives.
Right.
But I thought it was interesting to see that like he's not in that dungeon anymore, but the blue flame kind of dance in his eyes and then go out before he like went off. You know what I mean? So that was my like, and so then I thought it was interesting what Kong said at the end as he was dying, like your like, okay, yeah, this is who you are now, but your shadow stretches into it stretches pretty far into some pretty dark places. Yeah, right. And he's like, and you got to be careful because he's like, I bet you can grow as strong as your shadows can grow dark, and if you stare into the abyss, it's gonna stare back at you. And so I was like, oh, that just sounds. And it showed the eyes, right?
And like, you notice all he saw. And when he got into that
zone
murderous
intent, was the eyes.
He saw those
but it
eyes
wasn't the god's eyes. It was the night. It was like the knight's eyes. That was the one that was like by the door killing people. So I'm just curious, like how far, like, will he go? Like where he'll dance the line of like
and they have
having
like this
humanity.
Interesting concept at the very end of every episode where it's like he's in like this escape room or something.
Yeah.
Right, he's just like, you tell he's like playing the game or whatever, and he's
trying
and like to people are like how to escape. So
watching him,
it's a very weird. There's definitely something more to it. Like on the surface level, it's a portal that opened up 10 years ago that caused multiple people to be able to have this ability to turn into hunter. And once you become a hunter, you're stuck at that particular phase. But there is something called a second awakening that is very rare. And like, what was that? Like, you just saw,
I don't know,
someone creeping through the door, and you know,
but it's like someone's watching him play the game, but because it's like he says the system, but someone had to have either created the system, or is monitoring the system.
Look, Leia,
but then it almost looked like it was his grown-up self. Did you see that? There.
That's true, yeah.
So I'm like, I wonder. Like, there's still so much that we don't know, and obviously this is the first season, so I wonder.
And the problem is like if I go, because I'm quite sure the manga is obviously farther than this, and I don't want to be spoiled, but I'm very interested to see if there's, you know, someone breaking down the first season that like explains without spoiling the story.
Anything,
you know what I mean?
Future.
You know, almost like, you know, like the theories that came out with Attack on Titan when it first came out. For those on YouTube, is able to kind of like unpack it without trying to spoil it, and I'm hoping that maybe you could do something similar to that on this show. Yeah, to your point, yeah, there's definitely something more, I don't know, sinister going on. May not be. I'm curious on like whatever, because I was always, because I said on the like a couple episodes ago, I was like, when the new kid who's young and he wants to start a clan for his father, he went to Jinwoo and asked him to help, and he was just so cold. I was like, I'm interesting, like why he's acting like that. It doesn't seem like that's his personality compared to what he was when he first started. And,
which I feel like we didn't get to see a lot of his actual like person. Like, we didn't get to see him with.
Well, we don't see that anymore, though.
Well,
at least.
Yeah, because before it was like, I'm clumsy and I'm like.
And he's always apologetic, like, I'm sorry for.
But I don't know how much of that is like was personality as much as it was like, I feel like personality is as much more like dimensional because you see them with friends, you see how they are with family. Like, is he an affectionate person? Is he like, he was just kind of like, he was just like a walking liability, and he was literally apologizing. But
obviously, the show is really getting at he's changing.
He is
not
changing,
just simply in his physique.
But he even said he noticed a little bit where he's like, "Oh, I wouldn't have responded like this before."
Right. I'm very curious how far down the rabbit hole, as they say, will go. I wonder if it's more complex, or is it, obviously, again, you get the surface level of the story, the plot line, but I'm curious, does it go deeper? Those are the ones I really like, is when they start pulling those layers back and you just like, whoa, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's what I like. Let's see how this show do. Does it do the same thing, or is it still kind of a little bit, you pulled a little bit of layer and it's still kind of surface information? So
I don't know.
With that,
probably too soon to tell.
Yeah, I'm gonna give this episode a 7.5, as we still take on this journey on how this whole, I guess, universe actually plays out, and the rules that it is presenting to us is obviously hinting to us maybe something more as they already showed us in the first episode, but I'm curious what more they show.
The last thing I want to say, just so I don't forget, is okay, I know we've just said we feel like the double dungeon he was in kind of feels like he was being toyed with a little bit, like someone's getting gratification from watching the game. But if you think about it too, I almost feel like they're in this weird like social experiment, like everyone, because they don't know why the gates started opening. They just started opening, and then it's like some people have abilities, some people don't, and then it's like, wait, we can run off of this energy. You know what I mean? There's like an energy source, which at first sounds great, but then this guy, the assassin, he's like, we're hunters. He's like, what do you think? At some point, like, killing people is gonna be what we like. What's the most, I guess, impactful? Like, you can only kill like goblins for so long, you know, before it's no longer a challenge. So I say that to say I'm also curious if this is like a wider conversation about like society. So I don't know. We'll see. But for me, I'm gonna give it an 8.25 because this one at least sparked some like trains of thought.
7.5 for me, 8.25 for her. What is your score? What would you give this episode? Comment below. Let us know. Guys, also don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you can always get the latest in anything we post right here on the channel.
That's right. Also, don't forget to become a member of our Patreon. You can see the full reaction to this episode as well as many others like it. Go check it out. You will not be disappointed.
Thanks for watching this with us, and we'll catch you guys on the next one.
Bye.